Sorry about the terrible lighting, but I've been meaning to do an update video, but every time I think about doing one, it's right before I'm going to bed. So congratulations, you get a video of me right before I'm going to bed. It's been almost a year-ish, I guess. Yes, I'm doing fine. Thank you to everyone. Healthy. We did Fanime in 2011. We ended up taking the best group craftsmanship. I will have probably that quarter or that quarter. Somewhere will be a box. You can click on it if you want to see our skit. From there, I went to Otakon to do the another Hitalia event there, and we did another Model UN. And for the people who went, you got to meet Space Whale! And for those who didn't, Space Whale, our first topic was we had to pick a mascot for the Model UN, and so because I have to have the biggest toys because I'm just that person, I brought a 6-foot tall inflatable whale that needed his own air pump. The Japanese guests thought I was insane, but it was a lot of fun. We got to meet and hang out a little bit with the director of Italia and the voice actor for Austria and had some kind of wild and crazy stories, which I might go into more in another video. But I also got to work with the band Chemistry at Otakon, helping out with a Bandai event for Gundam Unicorn, which was a lot of fun. We got to see their concert, we got to hang out and take pictures with them. They were just a bunch of really great, awesome guys. And then I went back to Japan for New Year's with a friend. We went to Comiket and an event in Osaka, and we cosplayed at both of them. And they were both really different. Comiket I had cosplayed before at in Japan, basically right after I had been done studying abroad there for 6 months. And this time it had been several years, and my Japanese was terrible. People still freaked out over our outfits. I will make another video about cosplaying in Japan and how it's different and some of the wild and crazy stories, because that is an entire video unto itself. We also went to Osaka, and that was the first time I've done a cosplaying in an Osaka event, and it was very different. Second event was much more of a you had already pre-arranged to have like cosplayers and photo shoots and photographers. So when we got there and we didn't have that, it was pretty lonely a little bit, but like we just walked around kind of looking around and watching everyone, and finally I decided that if it was getting kind of late, I was like, you know what, I'm not leaving with at least one picture of a Hitalia group, even if it's just me taking their picture. So I waited till the Hitalia group was done with their photographer and kind of scuttled over and asked if I could take a picture. They basically went, oh my god, thank you for asking, we wanted to talk to you so badly, but we didn't know if you spoke Japanese. So we talked to them for a little while. I gave one of their Japans a hug, and she grabbed my butt and was so excited to meet us that she cried, which in Japan is just a whole nother level of weird, but is hilariously adorable at the same time. I can't explain it. Like, I would kill someone if they did that to me in America, but I just kind of roll with it when it's an adorably cute Japanese girl who's just beside herself, excited to see you. From New Year's, I actually took a break from Hitalia for a little bit, and I helped out with American Cosplay Paradise's Madoka Magica group in SakuraCon. And they had the writer, creator, director there, who were just wonderful gentlemen, very nice. A little camera shy, so I don't have pictures really. Although I have to say I did not enjoy SakuraCon, the con itself. I had a lot of fun with the ACP people I was working with and the guests, but the congoers at SakuraCon were very, I don't want to say not friendly, but I guess just not as friendly as I'm used to. Like at Fanime or Otakon, everyone is so nice and so welcoming and just so excited to see other fans. And SakuraCon, it was definitely, if you didn't know someone, you didn't really talk to them. So I didn't actually really meet anyone new at SakuraCon, which for me kind of means that it's not that successful of a con. So I don't know if I'll go back. But it was good to go for once, and I had a lot of fun doing the Madoka event. And from there, I did Fanime this year, 2012. We were going to compete, and then I was so burned out from trying to rush for SakuraCon that we actually had to drop. Fanime was not a good year for my group of friends and I. And I don't think we'll be going back for several years. Part of it was not Fanime's fault, part of it was just things that had happened, like there was construction and they accidentally blew the generator, so it blew all of their registration computers, but that was just issues upon issues that were in their control, where the staff were not very nice, not very courteous, very screamy, which I'm sure they were stressed, but that doesn't help when you've been standing in line for 7 hours for registration to have a staff member literally screaming 30 inches in front of you. It was kind of insane. So I don't think we'll be going back to Fanime, certainly not next year. I love my California friends and everyone I see at Fanime, so I'm glad I went for that reason. And I got to see more people when I went to help out with the Funimation booth at Anime Expo, and I only went for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, but I ended up getting food poisoning on Sunday. But Saturday was so much fun, just hanging out with everybody and getting to be America in the booth, that I just loved it. And I hopefully maybe will be going back to Anime Expo. It's been a long time. The last time I had been to Expo was in 2008 when it was in Long Beach. So this was my first time in about 5 years, and I really enjoyed it. So maybe I'll be going back in 2013. From there, I went to Dragon Con, and I have to say, Dragon Con, hands down, was the best convention I went to all year. It's a slightly older convention. I would say like the average age is maybe in their 30s, early 30s. The costumes are fantastic. Everyone is so nice and courteous. It is definitely a drinking con. There's like 3 bars on the main level of the main hotel, and there's 2 bars on the main level of the secondary hotel. And after about 9 p.m., 90% of the convention is just trashed. We did a historically inspired Batman group, and I did a Victorian Poison Ivy. It's been a while since I've worn a big dress, and those always have their own gravity field where they seem to just pull everybody into you. Even if they're not that complicated of a costume, they just attract everyone. But the main thing with Dragon Con, I actually didn't make that much because my friend Lilac Wire and I were crazy, crazy busy trying to finish up our costumes for the World Cosplay Summit regionals at Nandescon. We had been thinking about doing it, and then when they announced it at our local convention and the prize was a free trip to the nationals, it was a no-brainer for us. So we ended up doing Dissidia, Final Fantasy, we did Kefka and Terra, and I will put another video link up there if you want to see our skit. We ended up winning, which was a lot of fun because the other 2 groups were really good. Right now, we're getting ready to go to Katsucon. So we're going to Katsucon! I'm going to Katsucon for the first time ever, and I'm really excited! So if anyone goes to Katsucon, yeah, if you see me, just wave me down and say hi. I would love to see people and meet people. In November, I'm going to be at Anime Vegas, barring any unforeseen circumstances. So if anyone goes to Anime Vegas, I will also see you there. Other than Katsucon in 2013, I don't know, I might be staying a little closer to Denver simply because I did a lot of traveling this year and it kind of wore down. So it looks like the only one might be Katsucon. I might try for Anime Expo or Otakon. It really all depends on what happens at Katsucon. So if people are going to Katsucon, I would really please come cheer us on at the World Cosplay Summit. Trust me, we know all the dirty details. It's still a fun experience. Honestly, we really just kind of want to meet all of the other foreign cosplayers, because after cosplaying in Japan, that's the best thing, is to meet cosplayers who are of another country, and you just get to talk shop even if you don't speak the language that much together. It's the most amazing thing ever, so we're really, really excited. I'm very excited to see what the other teams bring to Katsucon, and I guess we're gonna go from there. So I am around. I should be responding to messages now, and I'm sorry that it's taken me so long. I kind of just took a step away to focus on other things and really focus on getting our skits ready for WCS. So thank you guys. I'm sorry if this is super boring. I will try and make more videos. I really want to make one about cosplaying in Japan, and I'll get that up ASAP. Otherwise, hang tight. I will hopefully be doing an America video sometime soon. I'll just make something up if I do. I don't know. I miss being America, so I'll probably just make something up and film it and make you guys watch it. Have fun, guys. Get ready for Halloween, and talk to you later. Bye.